Here's an example from your data, actually, from your benchmark on what we would like to see. This is the metric of the criteria of fuel efficiency, and you might imagine we want fuel efficiency to be high. We want it to be high. Actually, the ratings on the side, if you look at the spreadsheet we've given you, you see that the ratings are from 1 to 4, where 4 is excellent and 1 is poor. So if we look at this, we have the first one, which is A, which is a 3-stone wood fire, is a 1, which is poor for fuel efficiency. And you'd imagine that. Just a bonfire or a campfire is not very fuel efficient. And as we move over toward E, which is the wood pellet stove, all of a sudden now we're at excellent. We're way up at the top at 4 for the rating for that. So you can look just at the numbers, but the important thing here is to get a feel for which designs are good, which ones are bad, and sort of where you fit. I don't know where you want to fit in this, but you should pick out a target specification of where you want to be for your design. Do you want to be excellent? Do you want to be poor? Do you want to be fair or good? And you should justify which one you want. Now you might say, I want to be best in all these. I want to be absolutely the best in all these metrics. But if we look at all the metrics on something called a criteria correlation matrix, we see that that's not possible. And you might have guessed it's not possible to be the best in every possible metric. So this lists the 5 metrics we've given you, the 5 criteria: cooking speed in minutes, fuel efficiency in percent, versatility in an N of integer N, smokiness in grams per cubic meter of smoke, and low cost in dollars. This correlation matrix tells that right above there are some little triangles, and the triangles point up or point down, and it indicates what the goal is. For example, cooking speed, we want to be in minutes, we want to be low. We want fast cooking speeds. The lower the better. For fuel efficiency, the higher the better. High numbers are better, so it goes up. For versatility, high numbers are better. For smokiness, low numbers are better. For cost, low numbers are better. So this tells you what good means, what direction the metric should move to be better, and which direction for worse. This triangular roof on this matrix relates all of these criteria together, and they tell whether if one of them improves, what happens to the other one. Can both of them improve, or is it an either or? If one goes up, the other goes down. Let's take a look at the one clear on the top, this minus sign. If we follow the row down all the way here, you see that pertains to cooking speed, and if we look at the other side, it goes all the way down to cost. So this one right here compares cooking speed to cost. If we pick another one out, like the plus sign right here, that correlates cooking speed and smokiness. The minus sign at the top means that both of these can't be good. When one goes up, the other gets worse. So if cooking speed goes up, that means it's faster cooking. Chances are I've added some technology to this to make it cook faster. And when I add technology to anything, the price is going to go up. So these two fight each other. They're in conflict with each other. A negative sign means they're in conflict. So it's impossible to have all of these be high, be great. Some of them, if you make one great, the others go down. So by looking at this, you can then what it says on the left side is, you typically cannot have all criteria be the best value. There's always a trade-off. So choose. So the question you might have for us is, okay, so what do I do? Well, you pick the most important criterion and set it first. So the most important criterion, I believe, for this whole thing is probably smokiness, because we're trying to reduce the amount of smoke. So that's the most important one. So set smokiness, and we want smokiness to be very good. So our goal is to make it the best rating, a 4 for smokiness. And then we go down to the next most important one, and if you look on the matrix, on the original data sheet for the information, you'll see that we've given you ratings of importance for all the criteria. So go from the most important, which is smokiness, down to the next one, which I can't remember exactly what it is, but you can look it up, and then set that one. But you can't have two of these that are in conflict with each other both be optimal. You have to make a decision. So we're going to look at that. We're going to look to see where you're setting the values, and you need to be logical and judicious and thoughtful when you set these. And don't just say, I'm going to make it all the best in the market, because you can't do that.